I think Shubhanyu, you will be writing exam for April 23.
Yes.
Okay, so your TMA has been, new TMA which you have to upload it by January 23. That I have just downloaded, and I'll try to solve it as soon as possible and upload the solution in the resource section. Okay.
Okay.
As today only I have got this information, so I will try to upload it in a week. Okay.
Okay. I didn't get still, but
I think 31st of January is the last date. So I request you to go once to the NIOS website and check all the details. Bakaya, don't worry about the solution. I will be uploading it in a week. Okay.
okay.
Okay. So this is the question that we have to find out the angle between the two vectors. Let's suppose this is A vector and B vector. So as in the question, you are not given with any of the condition, then you can use any of your choice. Either you can go with the sign product, or you can, cross product, or you can go with the dot product. So I am going here for the dot product. So I will say that A vector dot B vector, as it is a symbol, then I will say that this is going to be the AB cos theta, right, Shubhanyu? So I am going to calculate the value for this cos theta. So now I going to do this. So I think you are clear that how I got this A dot B vector. My A dot B vector is 10 units, as I have taken dot product. So I am getting only scalar quantity or the magnitude value. Now I will substitute all these values in the formula. Okay.
Where that 3, 4, 3 came?
One coefficients of I cap multiplied to the I cap, coefficient of the J multiplied to the J. Okay. And K cap to K cap. So 1 multiplied by 3, 3 minus 2 minus 2, you will get as plus 4, plus 3 into 1, I will get as 3. Is it clear, Shubhanyu?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So now what next we have to find out? We have to find out the modulus of A. So I think now you are clear that what is meaning of the modulus. That means we will be doing the square of all the magnitude values. So I will get a 1 square, then minus 2 square, and then plus 3 square. So I will get here as 1 plus 4 plus 9. I think this would be 14. Now modulus of B vector. B vector is 3 square minus 2 square plus 1 square. So I think you will get the same as now substitute all the values here. A dot B is equals to modulus of A vector, modulus of B vector cos theta. So in order to calculate the value of cos theta, we will do A dot B upon modulus of A, modulus of B. Now theta is equals to cos of inverse tan upon. If we simplify one more step, then we can say that theta is equals to cos of inverse tan upon 14, which we can further simplify as 5 upon 7. Is it clear, Shubhanyu?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, please note it down this question carefully. In case you have any doubt, then please ask me. Have you done, Shubhanyu?
Yeah, now it's done.
Okay, so similar type of question I am writing, only the vectors I am changing. I hope that you can solve it.
Okay.
Please solve it. Is cos theta 24/35? You are telling 24 by 35.
Yes.
May I know what is your dot product, Shubhanyu?
Like the initial one,
A dot B.
24.
Here you have made a mistake, Shubhanyu. You should get this as 0. A dot B is equals to 0. So cos 90 will be the answer for the problem. I request you to check it once. In case you are not getting it, then please do ask me. Shubhanyu, I think you should get this answer.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so your A dot B is equals to 0. So I think modulus value you would have calculated it
Now
correctly.
90.
Yes. Is it clear, Shubhanyu?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Even more, you don't need to even calculate also, because A dot B, and then we will be having, so something divided by 0, you will get a 0 only. No? Is it clear, Shubhanyu?
Yes, ma'am.
Can you solve it?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So on this particular topic, that means on the vectors, multiplication of the vectors, you can see many questions. Okay, so in the case they can ask you to calculate the area of the parallelogram, so you should be clear what is the area of the parallelogram, which is based into height. So accordingly you will be using. Okay, Shubhanyu, if I take one question so that you will understand that how you can use it. So just see this. You have to find out the area of a triangle. And you are given with the points as A 1, 1, B is given 1, 2, 3, and C vertex C is given you as 2, 3, 1. Is it clear, Shubhanyu? So how can we do? For that, what we need, firstly we need to calculate the vectors. So if I say A vector will be I cap plus j cap plus k cap. Similarly, my B vector will be I cap plus 2 j cap and 3 k cap. And last one, my C cap would be 2 I cap plus 3 j cap plus k cap. Is it clear, Shubhanyu?
Yes, ma'am.
So in order to calculate the area of the triangle, what we do, half into base into height. So if I take my, this is AB and this is C. So that means we need to calculate the value of AB, or just take reference point A. Okay, just take a reference. You can take any, as there is no compulsion. You can take any as reference point, but as I am taking here as AB vector cross AC vector, right? So that means I will be finding for AB, I hope that you do remember OB vector minus OA vector. In this way, you will get the value of AB vector. Now, similarly, AC vector will say that OC minus AC vector. So afterwards, you will get the two vectors and then use this and calculate it by the same as we do calculate the determinant. Is it clear, Shubhanyu?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, please solve it. First of all, calculate the AB vector and this.
Yeah, is it minus 4j minus 4i plus 2j minus k?
What value you are telling me, Shubhanyu?
Like after doing the determinant method, I got this.
You got as 4i cap minus 4i cap plus 2j cap and
Minus k cap.
right. So here, as when we talk about the area or something, that means we do talk about the modulus. So whatever value you are getting, I hope that you are getting as minus 4i cap plus 2j cap and minus k cap. So now what you have to do, you have to find out the modulus for this. So that means you will be doing 16 plus 4 plus 1. So I think 21. And we know that area of a triangle is half into base into height. So your answer will be 1 by 2 under root 21 units. Is it clear, Shubhanyu?
Yes, ma'am.
So in the similar way, you can be given with any shape, then accordingly you will be doing and solving the question. I hope you can do it, Shubhanyu.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So in the similar way, if somebody asks you to calculate the volume, I'll take one question for that also. So I think Shubhanu, you can solve it.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, please solve and tell me. Now the last 2-3 questions I will take, in which we will be proving that given 3 vectors are coplanar or not. Okay, so these will be the important.
I'm getting a minus 27.
I think you should get us 7 units.
7. Okay, I'll check again.
Hmm. Shubhanu, are you getting?
Yeah, 1 minute. No,
You are not getting?
no, I'm getting minus 37.
Mhm.
Maybe.
Just a minute.
Should it be 4 minus 1?
Here,
Yeah, after 2. 4 plus 1, it should be 4 minus 1 instead.
see 2 twos are 4, Shubhani. And minus 1 multiplied by minus 1 will give me as plus 1. Okay, yes. Here it will be minus 1, correct. Okay. Now please solve this, Shubhani.
Second value, we take it as minus 3, right?
But already there was minus. No?
1
So my minus multiplied by minus will become plus, Shubhani.
plus, yeah.
Okay, I think this mistake was there. I hope now this is clear, Shubhani.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, now fastly I would take two important questions which you can, I do think that these questions can be more frequently asked in the paper, which is to prove that given three points are collinear and other will be the coplanar. So I'm taking first for the collinear. So show that points A there are two ways by which you can do it. First way is this, that you calculate the determinant value and show that whether these are what collinear or not. If you will get this the area of this value is equal to 0, then you will say that the determinant value is 0, then you will say that the given points are collinear. And another method, if you want to solve it by the vector method, so what you can do it as a vector is equals to I cap plus 2 j cap plus 7 k cap. Similarly, B vector is equals to 2 I cap plus 6 j cap plus 3 k cap. Now, lastly, you will have C vector as 3 I cap plus 10 j cap minus k cap. Is it clear, Shubhanu? So now what you will be doing? You will be calculating AB vector plus BC vector, and you have to prove it as AC vector. Is it clear, Shubhanyu? As for the case of the, when we do use this formula with the distance formula, then we say that the distance between the two will be equal to the sum of the other.
Yes, ma'am.
So by this you can solve. So I will suggest you to do this because determinant one you can do, that we have discussed in chapter number, I think in 22 also. 20, 21, sorry. I hope Shubhani you are getting.
Yes, ma'am. Like I'm multiplied the like in AB vector I've I have subtracted that B minus A and got the value, and in AC I'm getting the totals.
You will get OB vector minus OA vector for this. For here you will do OB vector.
Yeah, I did.
OC vector minus OB vector, and then you will get here as OC vector minus OA vector. Are you getting?
Yes, ma'am, I have done that, and the AB plus BC is equal to AC if I calculate the total.
Okay, so I hope you are clear. So now you can do any collinear type question.
Yes, ma'am, you are telling something determinant you should do.
Another method, there are two methods. First, for the case of the vector, you can do it with this method or the determinant method, which we have discussed in chapter number 21, no, Shubhani?
Okay.
That 2, 1, 3, and then after solving it, that you should get the determinant value as 0, right, Shubhani?
Yes.
Okay, then I will suggest you to do this question. You know how you are going to select that which of the is the best method to solve the question. So if the question will be asking you to find out the sub k value, like instead of here 1, they would have given you x, and they ask you to find out the value of k in such a way that given 3 points are collinear. So at that time I will suggest you to do with the method of the determinant, or I think this method is also good. You can do with this also.
Even in 3D also we can do.
Yeah, 3D vector is also associated all the three. This is a complete module. Is it clear, Shivanu?
Yes, ma'am.
But I have to tell you what are the various ways in which we can solve it, because sometimes in the question they can also put a mention the solve it by the vector formula. So how you are going to do it? So that's the reason. Okay. If nothing mentioned, then you can go with whatever you want to do. Okay, Shubhanu?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so now for now we are left with only one type of question, that is how to prove that given three vectors are coplanar. So that we will see in the next class. And I also request you to revise all the formulas for chapter number 14, the equation of the line. So in the tomorrow's class we will be starting planes along. So the equations of the lines will be required there. Okay, Shubhanu?
Okay.
And also solve this chapter.
Okay.
If you are unable to solve the complete chapter, then at least go with the terminal exercises. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
I think there are 26 questions and very simple questions. So it would be better that if you go with all those 26 questions. Okay, Shubhani?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so in case you will have any doubt, then please to ask me next class. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
And I have given you information about the TMA, that I will solve it in this week only and try to upload within a week. Okay. That is today's Thursday. Then I think for sure by the next Thursday you will find